Hello, video maniacs of all shapes, sizes, and colors. This is Practice Dummy. This is the first of a two-part video on how to mod Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. I've done a video of this years ago, but things have changed a bit on the mods and installation of said mods, so a new video was warranted. First, I would like to give credit and a shout out to Lieutenant Tantor for his video guides. The second of his guides was kind of a painful watch, even though, as long as you followed through, you was able to do the modding. So what I thought I'd do is to create my own videos, a little more mainstream and kind of like easier to follow without feeling some pain. So this is not a knock against Lieutenant Tantor because without his videos, these videos would not happen. So feel free to give him some props concerning his videos. They laid the foundation for the videos I'm doing here. Okay, the first thing you want to do, of course, is to install Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. Once you have installed it, the first you want to do is to download the mega file download, and this is also credit to Lieutenant Tantor. He was the one that uploaded to Megashare. And so you should get this page from the first link in the description below. Just click download and then save the file. And once you have saved the file, you want to unzip the package, and you should get JKE and patches folder. Okay, and the first thing you want to do is to go into your Star Wars Jedi Knight game folder. And then, since this is the Steam version I'm working with, Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, we got to do kind of a change on this. Go and select the Jedi Knight.exe, and we want to rename that. And once you select it, you can hit the F2 key, and it will highlight where you can change the name. And then click somewhere on there, and we just want to change it to capital K, or excuse me, capital J and capital K .exe. Hit enter, and there we go. And that's the first thing we want to do. Okay, now we go back to the mod where we unzip the file and go into the JKE and patches. And then next, we are going to go into the Jedi Knight DF2 and MOTS unofficial patches folder. And then we're going to go into Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 folder. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy all the files. And then we're going to come into the game folder and we're going to paste them in there and overwrite all. What you see here is different from what you would probably have in Windows 10. I use a program called TerraCopy, but for your standard Windows 10 prompt, just select overwrite all, and now you have overwrited all the files inside there. Okay, the next thing we want to do is to go back a couple of folders, and we're going to go into the DG Voodoo folder, and then DG Voodoo 2, etc. again. And then we are going to copy, or excuse me, then we're going to go into the MS folder, my bad, and then we're going to copy all three of these files. And then we're going to paste them into the game folder. Okay, now we'll go back one folder, and then we're going to copy the dgvoodoo.conf and the dgvoodoo.cpl.exe files. and we're going to paste those into the game folder. Okay, now we want to go into the game folder and double click on dgvoodoo.cpl.exe. And we're going to start in the General tab. And then under Appearance, we want to change this to Windowed. And then we want to click Apply. And then we want to go ahead and click on the DirectX tab. And under Resolution over here on the right, change that to your desktop resolution. In my case, 1920 by 1080. And then under Miscellaneous, uncheck mark the DG Voodoo watermark. And then under Behavior, uncheck mark Application Controlled Full Screen Windows State. And then after that, we click Apply. And click OK. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we've got to go ahead and right-click on the jk.exe, and we'll select Send To and Desktop Create Shortcut. And you can go ahead and rename it if you like. Now the next thing we're going to do is go back to our mods folder, and we're going to go back a couple. And we're going to copy the JKE folder, and we're going to paste it into the game folder. Now in the game folder, go ahead and click into the JKE folder and delete all the files except for the .gob files. Leave the two .gob files, jke.gob and the jkr.gob files there, but delete everything else in that folder. And we'll go back to the game folder. Now, what we want to do next is we want to right-click on the desktop shortcut that you created. Select Properties, and then in the target text box here, go to the end, and then what you're going to do is you're going to type in the following. First of all, type in a space, type in a dash, and then type in Window GUI, then add a space, type in dash path, P-A-T-H, type space, and then type in capital letters J-K-E. Click Apply, click OK. Now the next thing we're going to do is we need to launch the game. And we'll do that by double-clicking the desktop. And then we'll get the startup screen, so just go ahead and enter your name. And if I can spell my name right, we can go further. Click OK, and then we're going to go into Setup. And then we're going to go into Display. Make sure Enable 3D Acceleration is check mark, and the resolution your monitor is set at. In my case, it would be 1920 by 1080. And then we click OK. And when you get into the gameplay itself, click the Maximize button to have a near full screen experience on that. And there you go. That is how you do the first round of mods for Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 to just get the game to run well for you. In the second video, I'm going to show you how to add graphics mods to this. And again, I want to give credit again to YouTube user Lieutenant Tantor for his videos on this to where I'm able to create my videos for this as well. All right, take care one and all, and God bless you.